Hey everybody, it's Mindy. And let me just, first of all, apologize. Totally apologize that this has taken so long to get out there. I've had so much trouble with it's a long story. I just apologize. This is my membership spotlight, okay? And I want to do a nice job. And I am sorry. I'm going to apologize right now that this has taken so long. And please, just sometimes life happens, okay? And life happened with this in many different ways. So anyhow, the member that I am highlighting this month, the person who graciously volunteered to share a bit of their life with us and some information, is Jeffrey Morrison, okay? I so appreciate you doing that, Jeffrey. And like I said, I just apologize that it has taken me so long to get it done. Yeah, so please forgive me. Really, from the bottom of my heart, forgive me. And my pen is not wanting to work here or pick up anything, so I'm getting frustrated with that. Okay, this is my craftably painting I'm working on for my December event with Kelly from Krafts. So yeah. Okay, let's get into what we're here for, which is to talk about Jeffrey and to learn a little bit more about him. Okay, I think I've done this 3 times. I can almost do it from memory, but not quite. So I'm going to go back to my notes. Anyhow, okay, so Jeffrey was born in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, which is where the Live Stage Theatre is. You know, the Stratford Shakespeare Theatre. That's where he was born. All right. And then he moved to, let's see, St. Mary's, Ontario, which is 20 minutes from Stratford. So for the last couple years of high school, he lived in St. Mary's. He's 35 years old. Okay, and his birthday is in August. It is August 6th, so that makes him a Leo, and he says he thinks that's cool, being a Leo, because he likes cats. Well, that's a good thing, I think. Yeah. All right, so he has a prerequisite to diamond painting. So he started doing a craft called pixel art. And I've seen some pixel art kits, and I think the best way that I could explain it is there's a base plate, and you'll take little pieces of plastic, little squares or rectangles of different sizes, and you put them on the base plate in a certain order to create a picture. Yeah, so that's what he started doing before diamond painting. You follow all the pages, you create the image, and he said diamond painting, truthfully, is much easier. I believe that. I mean, pushing all them little plastic pieces, what you got to do with your fingers, I think, onto the base plate, I can imagine that would get a little tedious. Anyhow, he got into diamond painting like a lot of people did, found an ad on Facebook and thought, well, this is interesting. It kind of looked like what he was doing with the pixel art, a little different twist to it. So checked it out, bought his first kit. He thinks it was probably from someplace like Painting with Diamonds or something like that. Oh no, he ordered from, sorry, it wasn't that. He ordered from Mary Maxim magazine. That's where he ordered from. Which is kind of like a Canadian version of Hobby Lobby for them, okay? It was called The Midnight Messenger. It was a beautiful woman wandering through the forest, holding an owl, had a scroll in its talons, but it was a partial. And so all that was really diamond painted was the lady and the owl. But that was enough right there to, you know, wet his whistle and think, huh, this is fun, and, you know, continue on with the craft. So, sorry, I was just reading ahead a little bit. Found out what a spectacular hobby this was, and really got into Chuck Pinson, thanks to the Chuck-along too. So that was an enabler for him. He loves to do landscapes, cottages, fantasies, wolves, nature, birds, anything that has an orchestra of colors. And he says, I may have just seen the tip of diamond paintings. I'm certain of that, Jeffrey. There are so many. So he has a few other hobbies he likes to partake in. One of them is reading. He likes to read fiction, nonfiction, every now and then some fantasy. Writes journaling, likes to journal a little bit, do some jigsaw puzzles, and likes to listen to music. So there's that. This one I found interesting. He likes to do word searches, has a lot of word search books. He said like hundreds. And I was like, okay. That's funny because my husband and I, we like to do some word searches from time to time, and we have a couple books, but we don't have that many, Jeffrey. Nope. But they're fun. All to relax, and in your downtime. And he said it helped to get him away from playing video games so much. Although he still does like to go back and, play a video game now and then. He shared some random facts. Random facts are interesting. He said that a day without coffee would not be a happy one. He would get withdrawal headaches from not having coffee, so he always makes sure he has some. Excuse me. He uses a glass top drafting table with adjustable height, sits in front of a window, a large window with the view of the pond. And that is also where he likes to meditate in the evenings. I wish my table looked over our pond. It doesn't, though. But yeah, that would be a pretty view. It's helped to awaken his passion for art. So the diamond painting and the meditation has helped to remove that anxiety feeling that, you can sometimes get. Helps him calm down a little bit, like I think it does a lot of us. He says he is attuned with, I think it's Reiki level 1, which is a natural healing technique, which means it allows him to ease pain with his hands. There's like a warm energy coming from his hands and helps to ease some pain. His mom was a master at it, so I find that kind of interesting. Loves Garfield, because Garfield is, just Garfield and has that sarcasm. So Garfield is one of his favorite things. Recently adopted a black cat, Axel, from the Humane Society. Axel's about a year old, and he says that Axel lets him know every single day that he has claws. Oh, yeah. Cats are good for that, aren't they? Even if they don't mean to, sometimes it's just completely accidental, but they'll just be like, yow, here I am. Yeah. Congratulations on adopting Axel. Yeah. It's safe to say that his property could be nature's screensaver. Look out the window and there's always something going on outside. Squirrels chasing each other, birds everywhere, squirrels, cardinals, chickadees, blue jays, maybe a falcon now and then, a crow or a seagull out having a party on the grass. I love that. I love the birds just hanging out. He says it's helped to drown out the sounds of, humans and traffic and noise, to just be able to sit and just enjoy nature. I agree 100%. 100%. He believes that there is a spiritual dimension beyond mortal living that's based upon some interesting nature interactions. Well, I agree. Let's hear what he has to say. He said that his grandfather passed away from cancer a few years ago. And ever since then, there have been a couple of cardinals that hang around. I've said it before. When cardinals appear, angels are near, right? I totally believe that. But it goes a step farther here for Jeffrey. He said that the cardinal will come and fly into the living room window, like it's tapping at the window with its beak, just encouraging whoever is sitting down to get up and do something productive. It could very well be my grandfather visiting or another family member which has passed, but seeing a cardinal is a precious few moments for me, bearing the memory of anyone who has passed on. Absolutely. Yeah, totally, right? When cardinals are near, angels appear. He said he almost ran over a fox while he's driving home from work. It was just this blur of orange in the headlights. And he said, don't worry, the fox wasn't harmed. And he said he would feel very sad hurting a living animal of any stature. Nature was here first. Foxes can be few and far between for us in our area, so it was very special. The same fox one time was carrying a whole chicken in its mouth. So the idea of the fox having a den with a cub or two registered. You know, Jeffrey, you know, I personally experienced that right in my own backyard. That fox was taken off across my yard with my chicken in its mouth. And, you know, I don't want to harm anything either, but, you know, I don't want the fox to come into my yard and take my chicken, but yeah. So we have a little love-hate relationship going on. Knock on wood, I have not seen the fox in a while. There's a squirrel or two that stares at us right through the living room window every now and then. It's like the animals are trying to tell us something, or I don't know, maybe just creep us out, he said. But anyway, he said that's a miniature snippet, little bio, and said, thanks again for everything you do, Mindy. It means the world to me to have met you through YouTube. Many blessings until we chat again. Jeffrey, I appreciate so much you sharing the little snippets of your life with us. I enjoy so much getting to know people better. You know, sometimes people email me and, you know, share some things about themselves, or even in the comments of my videos. I mean, there's a few people out there I've gotten to know pretty well just through comments on YouTube, and I appreciate every single one of them. You guys are kind of like my family now, you know, and I know some of you pretty well. Some just pop in every once in a while and make a comment here or there, but, you know, I've made some excellent friends because of YouTube, and I love learning more and more about you, and I appreciate you sharing, and I hope that everybody else enjoyed getting to learn a little bit more about Jeffrey, a neighbor, Canadian neighbor at that, and yeah, I appreciate it so much. So again, let me apologize for this taking so long. I actually had it up on YouTube at one point, but there was an issue with music. Go figure. Free, available to use music that somebody claimed, and it affected a couple of my videos, and yours was one of them, but here it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you would like to be the next person that we learn a little bit about and share, please let me know. Shoot me an email or something, and I promise the next one won't take so long for me to get it out there. So thanks again, Jeffrey, and I really enjoyed learning about you. So yeah, until next time, have a great day and enjoy the view, the pond, the birds, the animals. We get bunnies, lots and lots of bunnies. Do you get bunnies, Jeffrey? We get bunnies, not so many squirrels. All right, I will talk to all you guys later. Have a great day.